G'day everyone, Uda here. Just having a bit of a break between hunts. Thought I'd have a bit of a chat about some hearing protection equipment that I've been using. I think like most of us that are getting on in life, when you were young, you thought you were invincible. Hearing was pretty much the same. No one really cared. You went out, you shot stuff. You had a bit of ringing in your ears for a little while, but it disappeared. Unfortunately, getting on, things are starting to catch up with you, me especially. Anyway, yeah, so safety first, as always. So I thought I'd have a bit of chat about some of the stuff that I'm using. Obviously got the foam insert jobbies that are very cheap. Great for blocking out sounds, but I don't know about you guys, when I'm walking around in the bush, even at night, thermalising stuff, I do like to be able to hear stuff that's going on in my surroundings. So having the foam inserts just plugged in and blocking everything off, not always great. Admittedly, you can't take them out. A lot of people do that, walk around with them strapped around their neck, and when they need to take a shot, throw them in. And, you know, if it works, great. For me, being the techno wizard not that I am, I like all the new whiz-bang stuff. But I stumbled upon a set of earmuffs, probably going back 19 years now. They've been around for a while. Leight Impact Sport. As I said, earmuffs, so they give you a bit of non-electronic protection. So I think the noise reduction rating on them, I think, is about 26 from memory. I'll link some stuff in the bottom so you can have a look at them. But yeah, I bought them because, hey, electronics noise reduction, so they drop everything down to a safe ambient level of hearing. I think anything over 83 or 82 decibels gets cut out, so you don't get the harm from the crack of the shot. But before that, while you're walking around, while you're talking to people, they've got directional microphones built into each of the earpieces, so they actually amplify the sound from the surrounding area, bush, whatever. They amplify it really, really well. Admittedly, the first time I tried them on at night, walking around in the middle of a paddock, yeah, scared the absolute bejesus out of myself. Had the dial right up, and kangaroo, probably about 300 yards away, was stomping the ground, and it sounded no shit like it was behind me. So yes, once I got used to them though, very good. So the Leight Impact Sports earmuff job. I think I actually have a pair here. You can see them. There you go. Packed up, pretty compact. Amplify normal sound getting around you. You can dial it up or down depending on how much you actually want to hear it. But as I said, they'll cut off electronically any noise that's bad for you over, I think, 80 something odd decibels. So great in that regard. Perfect for everyone? Possibly not. The earmuffs, they obviously can get in the way depending on the rifle, the shotgun you're using, earpiece, cheek piece. You might find that you're not quite getting a good fit. One thing I would recommend doing when you first get them, change out the soft spongy ear bit that sticks around your ear. If you go to your local gun shop, I'm pretty sure you can track down the gel cap replacements. Admittedly, I should have done it when I first got them, but it took me ages to do it. Gel caps make the world of difference. Like, they take what is already a good product and turn it into a really comfy product. So you can walk around with those on your head all day and not get any pain or suffering from pressure on you around your ears. Yeah, really good. Great for winter, keep your ears warm as well. So something to keep in mind. But if you like me in summer, too warm, way too warm. I like a bit of airflow around my ears, head when I'm wandering around the bush in the summertime, or when it's just warmer. So yeah, not good for that. You can get a little bit too toasty. Which brings me to the next product, which I've only recently purchased. Had them for about 6 months now. And that's the ISOtunes Caliber BT. Now, that's them there in their little carry case, and the carry case actually doubles as a charger. Hang on a sec, see if I can get this to work. There we go, that's the two of them in there. So they have their own independent charge. I think you get about 13 hours out of the charge from the earbuds themselves, but the carry case also has a mini battery sitting inside that, so that will, from memory, I think it's something ridiculous. I think you get 3 full recharges out of them. So it's like a mini power bank for your earbuds. So whenever you're not using them, you throw them in the carry case and they will charge back up to full whilst they're sitting in there, ready for you to pull out the next time you use them. Same sort of principle as the Howard Leights. They have electronic noise reduction as well as amplification. They work a little bit differently. The Howard Leights actually have a dial on them, so you can dial the volume up or down depending on how you want to go. For amplification, the noise reduction on both, it's basically anything over 83 decibels is chopped off. But the noise amplification on the ISOtunes, ISOsport actually, is not dialable. I think they've got 4 settings, 0 being completely off, so you basically got a dumb earplug in your ear, if you want to call it that. And then you've got 3 levels, low, medium and high. So there's no ability to switch it around. It's basically one of those 3, you've got to pick one based on the situation. The other downside to them is because their microphones are quite small and there's no real cover for the microphone. It'll make sense if you look at the Howard Leights online. The actual microphone has a little cover on it, basically muffles out the air, wind, whatever. So you don't get too much obstruction with high wind noise. Like, you get a little bit. The ISOtunes is a little bit more noticeable. So if you're driving along in a car, spotlighting, and you've got them on, and the passenger or driver in the car is trying to have a conversation with you and the windows are down, you might find that you have a hard time hearing them because the noise cancellation is actually cutting out the earbuds because of the wind that's coming across them. So from that point of view, not quite as good as, well, not quite as fine-tunable as the Howard Leights. But again, if you know what you're getting into when you buy them, it's one of those things you can work around / live with. But again, depending on the purpose you need them for. As I said, I picked these up because I wanted something that was not going to keep me toasty in summer or on hot evenings when I'm wandering around. So I decided I'd give the earbuds a go. The other good thing about the earbuds, for those that like to listen to music or make phone calls with earbuds, the BT component, it is Bluetooth, so it will Bluetooth your phone. So you can run and listen to whatever music you got on your phone straight through the headphones. And you can also answer calls and take calls through the headphones as well. So it has the additional benefit of that aspect. So if you are trying to work out, do you want a good set of Bose earbud earphones, or a brand similar to that, and you're also thinking about getting hearing protection for your shooting side of things, the ISOtunes could be something to think about, because it gives you both worlds in one unit. Quality might not be for the sound component as good as what you get from a Bose or something like that, but it's pretty good. Certainly I'm not. I don't find myself lacking when I listen to stuff, music, whatever, or answering calls, taking calls, whatever else. But again, it's for a particular purpose. So typically I haven't, or I don't wear them during winter, because I prefer to have my ears extra toasty, especially around my local area. Can get quite chilly down into the minuses, so ear protection that also keeps your head warm or party ears warm is a bonus. But as I said, in the summer months and warmer months, if I can get around it, I'd much rather be walking around with something that lets more airflow get across my noggin and keep me as cool as I possibly can. Anyway, so as far as recommendations go, I don't know that I would recommend either one over the other. It really comes down to what exactly you're looking for, what you're planning on using it for, and the functionality that you want. If you want a bit of extra fine tuning ability without Bluetooth capability, then the Howard Leights will fit the bill. But if you're looking for, you know, possibly a combination of audio listening device for music and taking calls, as well as hearing protection with noise cancellation when you're shooting, then the ISOtunes variant will certainly fit the bill. As I said, I'll be using mine alternately depending on situation, so Howard Leights are not going to get sent to the naughty shed, naughty corner. They'll still be used, they'll be pulled out as required. And as far as longevity goes, like I said, the Howard Leights, this is the same unit I had purchased 9-10 years ago. So they've been going strong for quite some time. I think they run on AAAs, 2 AAAs. As I said, I'll link both products into the bottom of the clip so you can have a look and see, but battery life on both of them is quite good. But yeah, pricing at the moment, I think on Earjobs Australia, if you're in Australia, I think the ISOtunes earbud caliber BTs are about $329, so not exactly cheap, but as I said, if you're looking for a music earbud, then you can, you know, justify having that particular product with the additional cost, because you won't actually need your Bose or some other type of earbud. You'll just be able to use these for that purpose as well. The Howard Leights have increased in price since I bought them. I think I paid $90 for them. Sorry, I'm just watching something move in the bushes behind camera. Don't think it's an animal. Yeah, I think I paid about $90 for them, going back 19 years. So I think from memory they're about 119 or 120 bucks. Same website, Earjobs Australia. Anyway, that's my little piece on hearing protection. Yeah, don't think you're invincible for all the young guys out there. It will come back to bite you downstream, and if you can keep it protected and have it working well, you may as well, for a small price to pay really in the big scheme of things when you think about it. Anyway, that's me. If you've got any questions, hit me up, like, subscribe, but I will leave you to it. I'm going to go and have a snack and then think about the next spot that I'm going to go hunt. Cheers, Eater out.